Hey tribe, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to support me. So today's video is going to be about body dysmorphia disorder, my journey with body dysmorphia disorder. And it has not been easy. It's not an easy journey, and it's not an easy thing to experience. So let's get straight to the point. So when I was growing up, my mom made me feel like I was my mom made me feel so perfect, like I was the most perfect person on earth. Like my mom did a good job. My mom did a good job. So when I got to primary school, when I went to I remember I used to be in a public school, and then at some point I transferred to a private school, private boarding school. So that's where everything started. The body dysmorphia, that's where it started, but it got worse in high school. So let me start. So in primary, I remember I went to the school with my own uniform. So my uniform was knitted, or so I don't know, was made nicely. Like it was like a nice floral, dress, not a nice straight fitting dress, which made me look so good. And I remember the insecurity started from there, because with my straight dress, school uniform, I could see like my tummy was kind of popping. And I was like, when I was looking at my other friends, my other girlfriends, and theirs one was not popping. So I was like, why is my stomach sticking out? And mind you, I'm in primary school. So fast forward to when I was like in class 8, they came and changed. They gave us compulsory uniform. Like we were supposed to pay money so that they can give us uniform from school, so that everyone has the same color. Because I remember everyone used to make their own uniform. When you're being admitted to the school, you had to buy your own uniform. So it used to make people have different uniforms with different color patterns. Like it was all the same, but some had like black stripes, maybe someone else added some blue stripes. And it was kind of not uniform, because everyone used to buy uniform for themselves. So it's gonna differ, of course. It's not gonna be the same. So when they gave us this uniform, it was this floral skirt, bro. And when I put on that dress, the way my stomach shaped the dress, bro, it just heightened my body dysmorphia. Like that dress single-handedly heightened my body dysmorphia. So I used to feel like it's shaping my stomach was shaping my skirt so bad. Like, bro, I'll show you. I'll try find a picture of how the dresses looked like and show you. So my stomach used to really shape the so yeah, that dress used to really shape my body vibaya. When I wore that dress, it used to look so bad. And then you know how your stomach does when you have a stomach and you wear a floral skirt. It's like makes the front to be longer than the back, bro. Where and me, I want it to be, balanced and stuff. And when I would look at my other classmates who had flat stomachs, bro, I felt so bad. I was used to wonder, why can't my dress be shaped like theirs? And it was so bad, mpaka I never used to wear the dress. I never used to wear that dress. I used the uniform that I came with to the school, because that used to shape me nicely. Even though the tummy was kind of popping, it used to shape me nicely. And I remember that's when I started to hold my tummy and just squeeze my tummy to look flat. So yeah, so fast forward to high school. This is where it got worse. So I go to school, I'm given my uniform, okay, of course, a straight skirt and a blouse. So now when I wore the straight skirt and the t-shirt, and when I wore my skirt and saw that it's like it's making my stomach, it was bulging, my lower tummy was like kind of bulging on the skirt. And this used to drive me crazy. Like whenever I used to look at other girls and see that, oh, they look so good. They have flat tummy. The flat tummies are shaping their body so good. The flat tummy are making the dresses look so good on them. Like, you know how when you have a good body, you can wear anything and you just look good, bro. I used to just wish I was them. I used to even look at someone and just wish I was them and wish I could take their body, and I just felt incomplete. I felt like I never had a nice body. I really felt like this stomach was, holding me back from a lot of things, from looking so cute in my dress, in my skirts. It was holding me back from wearing whatever it is that I want. Like, bro, it used to get to me so bad. Like, I just used to look at girls with flat tummies and I used to be like, damn, I want to be you. I want to have your life. Like, bro, it used to really piss me off. It used to get to me vibaya sana. So yeah, all my life since Form 1, I was just looking at people and admiring people with flat tummies and wishing how I wish that was me and stuff. So of course, every time I used to remove my sweater, I used to just tuck in my stomach, hold my stomach in, so that I give that an impression of having a flat tummy. So actually, I forgot to define body dysmorphia. So body dysmorphia is where you become so cautious of your body, and you become so cautious of how other people perceive your flaws, the flaws that are mild or even non-existent. Like, you're so stressed about a flaw that is non-existent or very very mild. Because as for me, my stomach is not that big, bro. And I remember something that used to make me feel better is, was like, oh, okay, mine might be big, but it's not bigger than this other person's. Mine might be big, but it's not bigger than, this other person. So it was not that big. It was not even showing a lot. Yes, it's there, but it's not that extreme one, like that. It's not so much, but I used to feel like I have a big stomach. You see that picture for Tumboli Siloshiba? That set book we used to read, that's how I used to feel my stomach. Like, I felt like it was so big, and that's body dysmorphia. Like, you're so cautious and you're so stressed about perceived flaws by others, which may not be even existent. They may be even mild or even non-existent, but you're so stressed about it. So yeah, like, I remember even in high school they brought us some floral skirts, because I feel like in our high school they used to like change the uniform every year, so that like you can distinguish the Form 1s from this year, the other year, like that. So yeah, like, I struggled with it, I remember. So in high school, it was just looking at people and admiring them and comparing myself to them, which made me more depressed, which made me feel worse, which made me hate my body more, which, hey, my God, I used to feel like I wanna die and be born again with a flat tummy. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how crazy that was? So yeah, that was crazy. Also, yeah, like, yeah, so when I was in high school, whenever I went home for the holidays, bro, I used to try and tie my tummy, like the way when women give birth, the way they have to tie their tummies. I used to tie my tummy and go to my cousin's place and see if they'll notice how I have a flat tummy, and see if they say, hey, Shko, you have a flat tummy. What did you do, bro? I used to get my heart broken because no one used to notice, bro. No one used to notice. And I would feel bad. I was like, I'm not even doing anything. Like, no one even has noticed I've need my stomach. And I used to tie it so tightly. I didn't care even if I was not breathing well. I used to tie it so tightly, and bro, oh my God, I feel so sad for younger me, younger Shiko. Like, oh my God, that was so much for a teenager to be going through. So I will tie my stomach, and then I expected after I removed what I used to tie my stomach with, I expected that my stomach will go back to, being flat. But I used to be disappointed every time, And yeah, also something else I used to do. So yeah, I will tie my tummy, and bro, it was just crazy. So also I would look at recommendations on YouTube on how to reduce your tummy. And I remember there was this thing I was obsessed with and was trending at the time. Like, you would apply Apply your tummy with some oil. I don't know what it is, which will make you sweat out. And then I will apply. I will tie my tummy with the cling film, so that I can sweat out the stomach fat, bro. And I did it for like 2-3 days. And then the problem with me, I used to want something to work for that day. Like I used to want to lose my tummy in a day. So if I try this thing and it doesn't work for like 2, 3, 4 days, I drop it. So I tried tying my thing with lasso for like maybe like 2, 3, 4 days, and then I was done. And then I tried now the cling film one with the oil that sweats out your fats. I thought for like even I think 3, 4 days. I didn't do it for long because I was expecting results in like a day or 2 days, bro. I was not. I was not going for a 6 months transformation, bro. I was going for 1 day transformation. I wanted to wake up and I have a flat tummy, and the flat tummy was the issue. I remember it was, and my thighs. I used to think that my thighs are so skinny. They look weird. I wanted those thick thighs, I used to think my thighs are too tiny. They're so skinny. I hate it, bro. Now I love my thighs the most, bro. I love wearing short skirts. I love wearing short shorts. I love my thighs so much. The other thing was my height, bro. You know me, I'm short. Either I'm 4'11" or like 5'0", thereabout. And bro, I used to be so insecure about being short. I remember my siblings used to tell me, "Oh, you're gonna be like Shosho because Shosho is so tiny and short. She has a small physique." I never wanted a small physique. I wanted to be so grown, and the main reason I wanted to be so grown is so that niggas can notice me, so that niggas think I'm a grown girl. I don't want to look like a small young lady. I wanted to look like a woman, so that I can be, so that men can come to me, like, so that like the boys can acknowledge me like I'm a grown ass lady. And I remember me with my cousins. I'm like 1 year older than my two younger cousins, who, like, you, of course, we're in the same age group. Of course, we are growing together. We are so I used to feel bad when they got their teeth before me. I was like, I'm older than you guys. How do you have your teeth? So I used to feel so bad that my teeth were so tiny and they were growing slow. Like, I developed slowly. I developed slower than people my age do. So if it's like, it took so long for me to get like boobs, bro. And I used to feel bad. And of course, that being short, I hated being short. I wanted to be so tall, and now it's my favorite thing about my body. I love how tiny and small I am. I love how short I am. I love everything about me that I used to hate that time. And yeah, so high school, yeah, I survived. Yeah, just hating myself, comparing myself to other people, and just feeling inadequate, feeling bad, feeling all those negative feelings. And I hated my body so much. I hated my body so much in high school. So when I went to uni, I carried forward the same body problem, and it was worse. I remember I only used to wear sweatshirts. I could not wear a tiny top which would dare show my tummy even a little bit. I used to wear sweatshirts which looked weird, and they didn't make me look good. Okay, they were okay, but they didn't bring out what I wanted. So I remember this friend of mine gave me the confidence. Like, she was like, she had a bigger tummy than mine, but she was so confident. She used to wear straight dresses, and she used to wear anything she wants, crop tops, even with her tummy. She was so confident. And I remember she gave me the confidence. Like, I was like, if you can do it, I can do it. And I started buying crop tops little by little, and I started wearing them. And I am so grateful. Like, I gained the confidence. Like, I started getting slowly by slowly, just doing it, And it took a lot. I remember I used to just hold my my top down here because I never wanted people to see my tummy. It takes time, by the way, for you to start dressing like, like a bad bitch. Like, it takes time. Like, short skirts, it took time for me to adapt and get used to it. Like, it used to feel so weird. Like, I felt I was naked. And crop tops and things that showed my cleavage. Bro, the way I was hiding so much, and yeah, I realized that sleeveless tops are my fave. Like they make me look so good. Like they're just, that's my style. Sleeveless tops. Anything that's showing my shoulders and this part makes me look extra, extra, extra good. So yeah, I started dressing up. I started, and that doesn't mean I'm perfect. Whenever I wear crop tops, of course I still stuck in my tummy. Like it doesn't feel right to just leave it hanging like that. It doesn't feel right, bro. And I'm not perfect right now, but let me tell you, I'm still struggling, bro. I'm still struggling with the tummy, with everything. And so in uni, yeah, so I've started wearing crop tops now. I don't care. So I remember I made my mom, but even though I started wearing crop tops, their body dysmorphia was still there, bro. Because I remember I made my mom buy me like 3 types of medicines, 4 types of medicines, to reduce my tummy, bro. And I drank them consistently, but nothing happened, bro. It made my whole body, like it made me lose weight everywhere, which was good, which helped, which made me have a flatter tummy. And I remember I used to just look at my other cousins and be like, how are we cousins, and you all have flat tummies and I don't have a flat tummy. And then I remember, oh, genes, your mom, like your mom, ndo ana determines your genes. Your mom gives you the genes. And at some point I used to be kind of mad at my mom. I'm like, why did you give me this biggest tummy, bro? Anyway, my cousins used to tell me, oh, I used to ask my cousins, how do you feel to have a flat tummy? I wish I was you guys. Oh my god, I'm dying to have a flat tummy like you guys. And I just used to look at them, bro. And I lost so much weight that at some point my cousins told me, bro, you used to ask about a flat tummy, now you're the one who has the flat tummy, bro. And that made me kind of feel good. And yeah, so yeah, that has been my journey. And I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna come here lie to you, this is what I did. No, I'm still struggling with it, but it's not as bad as it was. And now my body dysmorphia has shifted to my face. Now I'm starting to feel like my face is too chubby. I want to lose weight on my face and stuff, bro. Any of this body dysmorphia shit, it shifts from this to this to this to this. So just learn to radical. One thing I'm practicing is radical acceptance, but one thing I'll say is right now is not as bad as back then. But yeah, I was just so, out of it. I was just so, I don't know, but now I think I'm better. I'm doing better. And yeah, I think I'm doing better. I think everything, I'm better. It's not over. I'm still not at I can't say I don't have it, but it's not as bad as it was. So yeah, because right now I'm still researching on ways to lose it. I'm still, I'm still open to a tummy tuck, a lipo or anything. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, because yeah, loving yourself is a journey, and it's crazy, man. It's not easy, you know but I'm learning. And one thing that I'm trying to do is radical acceptance, accepting myself for who I am. When I lose my tummy, that doesn't mean that all of my problems in life will just go away. you know yeah. So I think yeah, so radical acceptance, that's something I'm trying to do. So yeah, radical acceptance, I'm learning to really accept myself for who I am, and just love myself, love every inch of my body, and also self-compassion, trying to be more kind to myself. I didn't like create myself. If I did, I would have given myself everything that I think I don't have right now. Self-compassion, radical acceptance, and knowing that this body is just a shell, it's just container for my soul. I am a soul, I'm not my body. I am a soul and I have a body. I'm not this body I'm not me and a soul. I'm the soul. I just have this body as my container to help me survive on this earth, and it's serving me. I don't it's very healthy. It sustains me well, actually. Yeah, thank just being self-compassionate and trying to thank my body, but I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not easy, and it's crazy, but I'm working through it, and I hope I will, get where I want to go to get. So yeah, that's my journey with body dysmorphia. So it's still my tummy is the biggest issue to me. Yeah. And yeah, comment below if you've ever struggled with body dysmorphia disorder. What's your problem? Tell me everything, or tell me your experience. I want to hear everything, all your experiences and stuff. And I think that's all for today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to support me. Share my video, and yeah, I guess that's all for me today. See you on my next one. Bye. So yeah. So yeah, radical acceptance. I'm learning to really accept myself for who I am, and just love myself, love every inch of my body, and also self-compassion, trying to be more kind to myself. I didn't like create myself. If I did, I would have given myself everything that I think I don't have right now. Self-compassion, radical acceptance, and knowing that this body is just a shell, is just container for my soul. I am a soul, I'm not my body. I am a soul and I have a body. I'm not this body I'm not me and a soul. I'm the soul. I just have this body as my container to help me survive on this earth, and it's serving me. I don't it's very healthy. It sustains me well, actually. Yeah, thank just being self-compassionate and trying to thank my body, but I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not easy, and it's crazy, but I'm working through it, and I hope I will, get where I want to go to get. So yeah, that's my journey with body dysmorphia. So it's still my tummy is the biggest issue to me. Yeah. And yeah, comment below if you've ever struggled with body dysmorphia disorder. What's your problem? Tell me everything, or tell me your experience. I want to hear everything, all your experiences and stuff. And I think that's all for today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to support me. Share my video, and yeah, I guess that's all for me today. See you on my next one. Bye.